taking a shower. A fleshy worm was crawling toward her. When she finally noticed it, the worm crawled into her mouth. Once the worm succeeds, it takes control of the human mind. Fortunately, she managed to pull it out. She ran out of the bathroom, only to find her mother was already controlled by the worms. Screams from her sister echoed through the room. At that moment, the worms had already reached upstairs. She smashed open the bedroom door. When she rushed inside, both sisters were writhing in pain on the bed, and the room was completely covered in worms. She immediately fled to the balcony, only to see it was also crawling with worms. With no other choice, she jumped from above. But just as she tried to escape, she saw her father collapse right in front of her. She rushed into her car, and the worms instantly surrounded it. Suddenly, she realized her family had all come back to life. Their bodies were completely controlled by the worms. Over the course of one night, the entire town turned into the living dead. Just a few days earlier, my husband and I discovered a strange stone. Before I could react, a worm shot straight into my husband's stomach. It crawled through his body and finally burrowed directly into his brain. From that moment on, raw meat became my husband's favorite food, but things kept getting worse. Raw meat was no longer enough to satisfy him. He began eating the town's dogs. Before long, the town was plastered with missing dog posters. His body grew increasingly uncontrollable. He even tried to eat me. Thankfully, he hadn't completely lost his sanity. He managed to suppress the worm's influence. Although he didn't hurt me, the worm inside him forced him to find a mate. So he went back to his lover, Mary. Under the worm's control, she became a sacrifice for reproduction. When he returned home, his skin began to rot. I wanted to take him to a doctor, but he claimed it was just a bee sting on his face. I believed him. That night, he went to a cabin in the woods. Mary was locked inside.
I'm so hungry. I think I'm gonna die.
No. Here, I got something here. Help me feel better.
He dumped chunks of animal meat onto the floor. Mary devoured the meat like a madwoman. She had become a host for breeding alien life. Meanwhile, I went down to the basement to look for something, only to find it filled with animal corpses. I was about to call the police, but before I could finish speaking, my husband appeared outside the window. I tried to escape, but my husband caught me. Knowing everything was exposed, he tried to turn me into one of them. Two tentacles extended from his chest. Just as they were about to pierce my body, the police finally arrived. My husband immediately fled the scene. In the days that followed, farms around the town were repeatedly attacked. The police quickly identified the next target. They set up an ambush around the farm, ready to capture my husband, but they never expected that my husband had fully mutated. They surrounded the monster, and I still tried to reach him through our marriage, but he wouldn't listen at all. He split the officers in his way clean in half. The others opened fire. My husband turned and ran. We chased after him, and soon found the wooden cabin. As we reached the door, a foul stench hit us. When we opened it, we were all left in shock.
Something's wrong with me.